作为近代音乐发源地的美国，音乐就像是生活的一部分，在许多公众场合都可以看到乐团或是歌手进行表演活动。但是你有想过高尔夫球竟然能跟摇滚乐搭上线？美巡选手 Brendan Steele 与知名乐团联合公园的贝斯手 Dave Farrell 不只作为邻居，还因为小白球而意外展开了一段友谊。
Originally, we met through a mutual friend, and he's a big golfer and lives around here, and we kind of struck up a friendship.
We both lived in the same basic area in Southern California, and kind of started with like, yeah, if we're both home at some point, like, we should try and get together, play around the golf.
作为职业球员，面对比赛时的精神压力，与乐团登台在几千人面前表演，可说是异曲同工之妙。
We had talked about tons of different kinds of stuff, like just how much similarities there are between what we both do and kind of seeing similarities in our lives in that regard.
The mental preparation that goes into playing a big show or playing a tournament where you can feel like you're really in the zone. We've found some kind of common ground with that stuff, which is pretty interesting.
一般东方社会都认为，玩音乐的人不太会将注意力放在学科。不过，擅长数据分析的 Dave Farrell 却打破了这个刻板印象。
I do tend to think of things at times mathematically, like even music. There's a component to music with rhythms and even the way harmonies and melodies fit that's very mathematically oriented. And so I just been playing a ton of golf with Brendan and watching him play in tournaments and just had started seeing some patterns there.
I was kind of charting my numbers for a long time and finally got up the courage to tell me about it. And was like, I think this is going to be kind of weird, but if you want to hear what I have to say, I've got something that may be able to help you.
He was hitting so many shots that were in a range that turned out to be 8 to 16 feet. He was making an average of like 10-ish% versus the best guys on tour were 30 or 35%.
That one's within the Dave range, so 12 feet. Prime zone.
I've always been a guy who will listen. It was like, here's the data. Here's when you finish 10th. Here's what it looks like. Here's when you finish 50th. Here's what it looks like. He had all the numbers to kind of back it up. And then we went through it and we compared it to Jordan Spieth's stats. And there were only a couple of numbers that were way different.
This feels like something you can practice. I'm like, Brendan, you can get better at 8 to 16 footers. Like we can get you from 10% make percentage to 20%, right?
由于 Brendan Steele 与 Dave Farrell 私下常常用数据在做分析，靠着彼此教学相长，让 Brendan Steele 在2017美巡开幕战喜互惠公开赛上一举赢得职业生涯的第2场胜利。
When I got done, there were a couple more groups to come in, and so I look at my phone and I got a text from Dave, and he's like, "Stay focused, go to the range, like be ready for a playoff." So I went out and I hit some more putts. I hit some more of those kind of 8 to 12 foot putts, 8 to 16 footers.
人与人之间的缘分很奇妙，摇滚巨星和职业高球员这么冲突的组合，所擦出的火花竟然能够那么的有趣。所以说，保持开放的心胸，与人为善交流，并共同追求成长，才是社会得以进步的一大成因。